Being an introvert isn't being a shy, quiet person who doesn't like social interaction. We're actually much more interesting than that. Extroverts revel in being around other people. Introverts kind of draw their own energies from being alone. With this state of being comes some inherent problems, which I don't really need. I'm a black guy who likes rock music but can't fit into skinny jeans, so it's not like I don't have enough problems already. One of the main struggles of being an introvert is the need to spend some time alone after socialising for a number of hours. A couple of conversations with actual humans trying to be as interesting as possible is just going to get an extrovert warmed up. But by that point, I'm already drained. There's a lot of emotional and mental stimulation occurring, so I just need a little bit of time to withdraw and sleep and watch Netflix. Another big problem is when you have to make up excuses about why you can't hang out. Nah, not feeling it. It's too hard. The simple "I'm ill," although effective, can't be overused without severe skepticism. So sometimes I had to get a little bit creative. I can't, you see. I lost my house key and my parents are going out. And they gave me their house key because they didn't want to lock me in the house by myself should anything happen. So yeah, I gotta wait till they get back so I can open the door because the door's locked, because remember I got the only key in the house and I gotta wait till they get back in so I can let them in. And they're not gonna be back till like 11, 4 o'clock. So yeah. You guys have fun though. The next time you see that person is always really awkward as well, when they're trying to tell you how much you should have been there and then you actually have to pretend like you care and that you missed out. No way, Matt drank a whole gallon of milk? Man, that's crazy. I totally wish I could have been there. But remember the whole key thing? Yeah. I'm glad you guys had fun there. Another is when you're really settled in your own company and then someone decides to call you. Now you aren't in the correct spiritual state to handle a phone call, so what do? Yes, you ignore the call and text them back later saying you missed it because you were otherwise occupied. Though I would still technically be alone if I was to answer the call, it's still too much of a real interaction, you know, the whole listening and saying words. I would much rather you just send a text. But if you're so dead set on calling me, drop me a text about 20 minutes before so I can mentally prepare myself for the impending conversation. People try to make me feel weird for liking to do stuff by myself. I recall once I told a bunch of my friends that I went to go watch The Hobbit alone and I was met by what seemed to be a lot of disbelief and pity. It's not that I don't have friends that I could have gone to watch it with, it's just that I'd much rather not have people talking all up in my ear when I'm trying to watch Smaug
go ham up in Lake Town.
Like, I'll gladly go out to eat by myself as well. I'll gladly go to Wetherspoons by myself, order a brunch burger and enjoy every bite of that thing without having to utter a single word to anybody. So guys, don't feel bad for us. We really enjoy our own company. Like, really, like a lot. A lot. Extroverts feel the need to tell us that we're quiet. I'm not quiet, you just talk too much. I always used to find myself met with questions like, are you okay? Why aren't you talking? Everyone else is talking. Say words. Say words. There are generally two reasons why we don't talk as much as you extroverts. One, we hate small talk. I know in my case, I don't think it's fruitful to spiel the first drivel that comes to my mind. I like to meditate upon things before I start to talk about them. So if you want to have a deep conversation about the benefits of stoicism, then I'm totally down. But if you just want to talk about what you did on the weekend, then I'm just gonna... because my inner monologue is infinitely more interesting than that. The second reason is because we just really like to listen. Introverts spend a lot of time in their own heads. So even if it's a topic we find deeply interesting, sometimes we'll just like to sit back and hear what other people have to say instead. I really don't think this one really has much to do with introverts, but it really gets to me when I have my headphones on and people try to strike up a conversation with me. You can see that both of my ears are occupied. You wouldn't take food from somebody's mouth and be like, taste this instead. So why would you make me deprive my ears of music to listen to your voice? Unless you're going to say something deeply thought-provoking or important, then please spare me of your banality. So us introverts aren't depressed, antisocial or anything like that. We don't want to be alone, we just sometimes want to be left alone, and I don't think that's too much to ask. If you're an introvert like me, don't feel bad or apologetic for not being down to party at a moment's notice, or for wanting to marathon a series on Netflix instead of eating pizza with your friends. We need to be reclusive now and then, it's who we are. And for you extroverts with introverted friends, try to be understanding of their need to withdraw from socialising now and then. It's not that they don't like you, it's probably just that sometimes you can be a little bit overbearing. I'm just kidding. But if anything, it's a great compliment in knowing that when they are ready to enjoy the company of other people, they choose you. So if you've been kind enough to hang around for this long, I'm hoping it's not going to be too much of me to ask for you to like this video, subscribe, possibly put some feedback for me down in the comment section, and share this video for your friends to watch. Introvert or extrovert, I really don't mind that much. Yeah, but that's me. Hanon le melonin.